just on principle, like every other group in the world has the right to its own homeland except white people. Like what?
Yeah.
Like tell me, just explain to me how that makes sense. Either no group has the right or every group has the right. Yep. It's really that simple. And if you want to say no group has the right, okay. You might even convince me. I don't know. I'm not a race guy, actually, by my temperament at all. I'd kind of like to ignore it.
I think it is extraordinary that Mark Carney has become the Prime Minister of Canada. He did a terrible job in Britain.
How many kids did you molest with Jeffrey Epstein? More than just elbows.
But as long as some groups have a right to self-determination, then every group has a right. It's that simple. Yes. And if there's a special carve-out where one group doesn't have a right, you have to explain to me why that group doesn't have that right.
Yep. Absolutely.
Is that fair?
No, it's absolutely fair. Well, I think South Africa is a...
What? I mean, what the hell is... Why are we playing along with this nonsense?
Yeah, it's this narrative has become this massive stream that is turned into rapids on a river that just pulls everyone along. And this narrative just says if you're white, then there's inherently something wrong with you.
It doesn't make any sense, and it's leading toward a really bad conclusion, obviously, as it has for every other group targeted in this way has really suffered in a bit, and there are a lot of them. Okay. It's not, there are a lot of them.
Yep.
And it never ends up well. And I just don't know why we're playing along where you're not even allowed to say, oh, you haven't been. I don't care anymore, obviously. But
so as many Canadians are well aware, we're here discussing the Budget Implementation Act. It sounds rather innocuous, but what most Canadians wouldn't be aware of, it's a 600-page omnibus bill. Now, buried on page 300, Part 5, Division 5, Section 208, there's a provision that allows you as minister and other of your ministerial colleagues to exempt any individual, corporation, or organization from being subject to federal laws, with the exception of those that fall under the criminal code. From my understanding, those exemptions don't require parliamentary approval. They can last up to 6 years. And they're being justified using some vague terms like public interest, innovation, and competitiveness. So, Minister, do you believe that your government should be able to selectively suspend laws behind closed doors passed by Parliament?
Of course, this government believes in innovation. We believe in cutting red tape, but we also believe in the importance of parliamentary oversight. Well, that's exactly why you should come up with recommendation, and, we'll make sure that we act in good faith and see what can be done to be able to create some important guardrails. I agree.
Why do you need the power to exempt any person or corporation from almost any federal law except for the criminal code to do your job?
I don't necessarily. It's probably a useful tool to have. I think those clauses that do find their way into legislation are often interpreted with a standard of reasonableness. But to be quite clear, we don't necessarily need them, but they're a useful tool to have.
Okay, so you don't need it. Would you be open to removing it then from this bill?
From C-15?
Yep.
No.
Why not?
Well, it's not my job to remove it, but it's a useful tool to have in the context, particularly if we're trying to get things done in a rapid fashion.
Again, either every group has a right to self-determination or no group does. You can't have this system where, some groups do or all groups do but one. No. It's all or nothing on this.
Yeah, well, I can guarantee...
Tell me how I'm wrong.
No. Well, I can guarantee you that when I get back home, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble for this interview.
Well, I don't know why, though. I mean, what's the counter argument? I don't really get it. What is the counter argument? There's only one group on the entire face of the planet that doesn't have the right that every other group has. Tell me how.
It's
no,
really bizarre.
Maybe there's a good answer. I'm waiting for it.
No, well, we don't know what the answer is.
So there is no answer. And so because there is no answer, the way that uniformity is maintained is just through threats. Shut up.
Yep.
You're a bad person.